Welcome to another edition of Vote by Mail Jeopardy! Tonight's show is a special edition, California Assembly District 35, where, as many of you know, we are currently represented by a Republican incumbent. But thanks to our democracy, Don Addis, a Democrat, will soon be representing us. Let's meet our contestants now. First, from the free state of Jefferson, a monster truck enthusiast, I'll be votin' blue. Also joining us from Morro Bay, California, a retired businessman, Ed Boys. And this third contestant and returning champ, Lois Denominator, from Watsonville, California, who operates a poultry ranch. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our host of Vote by Mail Jeopardy! Treble is back.
Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Vote by Mail Jeopardy! Tonight's episode is a special edition concerning California's Assembly District number 35. But first, let's meet our contestants. Al, I understand that you're from the free state of Jefferson.
You betcha.
Which, as many people know, is somewhere amorphously linked to Northern California, last time I checked.
That's right.
And I understand that you've recently returned from an interesting journey. Could you tell us about that?
Oh, I did, but it was a big disappointment.
Really? What was
I'm
the
a
problem?
monster truck enthusiast. So I went to Truckee, California. Thought Truckee, trucks, and that's my disappointment. All there were yuppies with skis and mountain bikes.
Skis and mountain bikes, those yuppies. Well, what can I say? Better luck on tonight's game. Now, Ed,
yes.
You're out there in Morro Bay, California. I understand that you recently received a prestigious award.
Yes, Trouble, I did. It was something I didn't expect, because I just don't go out to get awards. But I on Monday, Mayor Heading from Morro Bay came to my door, knocked. It was about 8 a.m, and it gave me the award.
That's awfully early for a mayor, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Well, I was surprised, but I think the award was so important to him that he got up early to bring it over to me, and I received the beach cleaning award for the North Morro Bay Beach, State Beach. And I got that award for this week, and because I did such a good job on getting all the trash off the beach after we had all the visitors here from the valley. So
well,
it was a
great,
big
Ed.
excitement for me.
I hope you clean up here as well.
I will try my best, but the competition is staggering.
Yes, and here's your big competition, our returning champion, Lois Denominator. So Lois, it's great you're back with your big winnings from yesterday.
Thank you.
And I understand tonight you're playing for a special someone.
Well, I look at all the people who are homeless and without jobs and without food, and in this particular case, without medical care. So my proceeds are going to be donated to the Noor Foundation in San Luis Obispo, who have volunteer doctors, nurses, caretakers to take care of any and all who come to them for medical help, dental, everything. Fantastic.
Well, that's great. Maybe Ed will need to go there after you drub him around the floor a few times. Anyway, let's get to the game board tonight. As you can see, we have 3 categories. Our first category is not the incumbent, and as you recall, we are talking about the District 35 Assembly. Big hint, it's not the incumbent. Okay, the next category is online help, places you can find help to help you vote by mail, but these are online sources. We will give you websites, you tell us what they do. And the last category is Myth America Votes, because there are a lot of myths out there these days about voting by mail, and we'd like to get some facts. So the way this works is you'll get some random bits of data, and you will tell us what myth is associated with those things. And hopefully you can tell us the fact as well. Alrighty, well, Lois, I believe you're the returning champion. Where shall we begin?
Let's start with the 100 in not the incumbent category, please.
Not the incumbent for 100. Supports common sense gun safety laws. Al, you're quick with the buzzer.
Yeah, who are crisis actors?
I'm sorry, could you repeat that?
Who are crisis actors?
Crisis judges? Who are crisis actors? I'm sorry, the judges don't know what that means either. Okay, wait. Oh. Let's see who. Who's who? Ed. I see Ed. You've got something to say here.
Who always wins at lacrosse?
Who always wins at lacrosse? I'm sorry. I don't think anyone ever wins at lacrosse. Anyway, it looks like Lois. Lois, it's to you.
I'll save the category. Who is Don Addis?
That is correct, because Don Addis supports common sense gun control, not the incumbent. Very good. Okay, Lois, you're on the board for 100. Where should we go now?
Let's bop on over to online help for $100.
Online help for 100 buckaroonies. www.sos.ca.gov/election/registration status. Lois, you're quick with the buzzer.
Treble, how can I check my voter registration status?
That is correct.
Oh.
You're up to 200. I notice a little bit of grumbling from the rest of the gallery here. I think they're just a little slow on the buzzer. I don't know how that happened. But let's move right along. So, Lois.
Where can I check it? Yeah.
I think I'll go over to the very captivating category. Nice wordplay there. Myth America votes for $100.
Myth America votes $100. Good. Absentee voting. Bad. Vote by mail. Al, you're quick on the buzzer again. Let's get you in here.
Yeah, what is the question I keep missing on the presidential cognitive test?
I'm sorry, you must be getting used to those sounds by now. Let's see, anyone else want to answer this one? Oh, Lois.
I would have to say neither one are bad, because you can vote absentee or by mail. They are the same thing. There's no difference.
Judges? Yes, the judges will give that to you. The myth is that absentee voting is different from voting by mail, but we all know there is no difference between absentee voting and voting by mail. Okay, Lois?
I will take not the incumbent for $150. Thank you, Trouble.
Not the incumbent for $150. We'll protect the coast and address the climate crisis. Yes, Lois.
I'm going to say, who is God our Savior? I'm so confused.
Apparently the judges are confused as well. I'm sorry, that is the incorrect answer. Anyone else down there? Anyone else?
I know.
A stab at this. There's Ed. Ed, what have you got to say here?
Who is Don Addis?
Who is Don Addis? Yes, that's absolutely correct. Don Addis will protect the coast and make climate crisis a priority.
Yes.
Not the incumbent. Okay. Sorry. Ed, you picked the daily double. Yes, Ed.
Very good.
And so the question to you, or I should say the answer to you, is www.registertovote.ca.gov.
Where can I learn if I'm registered to vote?
That is, judges, that is correct. Because you can go there to register to vote, and you can also go there to find out if you're registered to vote. Very good, Ed. What's your choice now?
I want to go with Myth America votes for 150.
Can you say that quick 3 times? These are only counted if there is a close race. What's the myth surrounding that? These are only counted if there is a close race. Yes, Al. Al.
Yeah, what are the 30,000 emails that Russia never found?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Ed, have you got, oh, Lois, looks like you've got a response for us here.
What are provisional ballots?
And the judges say that is correct. Yes, the myth here is that provisional ballots are only counted if there is a close race. Now, we all know a provisional ballot is a ballot you fill out, maybe you register on the day of the election, or you spilled coffee on your ballot and you need to exchange it, or something like that. If it's a little bit out of the ordinary, you're going to be given a provisional ballot. And I used to spread this myth that provisional ballots are only counted because it takes time and effort. But actually, the fact of the matter is, all eligible provisional ballots are counted. It may take them several weeks to do it, especially in an election like this. There will be so many people voting. It's going to be great. But anyway, you get the idea there. Very good. Very good. So, Lois, it's back to you.
Not the incumbent. Let's finish that category for $200.
Not the incumbent for $200. Doesn't take money from vaping companies. Ooh, Al. Al. He is so
who is Lindsey Graham? Because he only takes from tobacco companies.
Judges? I'm sorry, they're not going to take that one. That's true. That is not the incumbent, but it's not.
Who is Jordan? Who is Jordan Cunningham?
I'm sorry. Jordan Cunningham is the incumbent.
Oh.
Yes, Lois.
I'm going to have to say, who is Don Addis?
That's correct, because Don Addis doesn't take money from vaping companies, but the incumbent does. That's right. They sell it in flavors like cherry and watermelon, and she's been very active here in the city council in Morro Bay to restrict access of tobacco companies or nicotine companies from marketing to small people. Okay,
You know
Lois.
what? I think I'm going to take online help for $200, please.
Online help for $200. Where's my ballot.sos.ca.gov? What would that website be for? Yes, Lois.
Well, I'm hoping that Where's My Ballot, sos.california.gov, can tell me not only where my lost ballot is, but where's my cat, because she's been gone for 2 days.
Unfortunately, part of that was correct, but part of that was incorrect. So the judges, sort of a split decision. They're not gonna allow that one. Anyone else here? Any guesses? Where's my ballot.sos.ca.gov?
Okay, I got one.
Al, what have you got for us?
What's the new web address for InfoWars?
InfoWars. Al, we're moving right along here. Ed, have you got a response here for Where's My Ballot?
Where can I find out where my ballot is?
And the judges say, where can I sign up for ballot tracking? That's right. You can sign up for this service, and they'll send you an email or a text, or they'll call you on the phone to let you know when your ballot's been received by the county election office. That's great, Ed. Looks like we're down to the final category. What'll it be?
It'll be Myth America Votes for 200.
200. This is a myth revolving something that is thrown out if they arrive after election day. Oh, yes. I think I saw Al. Al, where'd you go, Al? Here,
I know this one. I know this one.
Okay, Al.
It's what are day-old donuts?
Stop! You're just making me hungry now, Al. You're gonna have to stop that. Okay, Lois, I think you were second there.
Who are my relatives who are late for Halloween?
That's pretty late for Halloween, Lois. We're not going to take that one either. Ed, have you got anything for us?
What are provisional ballots?
I'm sorry. The myth revolves around just regular old vote-by-mail ballots.
Ah.
The myth is that vote-by-mail ballots are thrown out if they arrive after Election Day. The truth of the matter is, according to California law, they can arrive up to 17 days later as long as they're postmarked by Election Day. But that's the end of our show tonight for Vote-by-Mail Jeopardy! I'm glad you could all join us. And remember, vote early, and tune in next week for another episode of Vote by Mail Jeopardy!
Okay. Thanks, Trouble.